You've been looking at finding the volume of different shapes in cubic metres. Now we're going to look at how you change cubic metres into litres. The most important thing to know is that 1 cubic metre is equivalent to 1,000 litres. So for every cubic metre you will have 1,000 litres. If you have 3 cubic metres, that's equivalent to 3,000. You're multiplying the number of cubic metres by 1,000. 21 cubic metres, therefore, will be 21,000 litres, just adding 3 zeros to what your volume measure is. So let's look at the different types of examples. To change a cubic metre into litres, you multiply by 1,000. But if you are starting with a decimal, there's an easy way of multiplying by 1,000. And that is, you look here to see that 1,000 has 3 zeros. To multiply by 1,000, you move the decimal point 3 places to the right. So with this example here, your decimal point will jump from 1, 2, 3 to the end of that number, and that will be equivalent to 3726 litres. Another way of thinking about it is that 3.726 cubic metres is 3 and a bit cubic metres. So having an answer which is between 3 and 4,000 would make sense. Let's look at the next one. Again, decimal point goes 3 jumps to the right, and you finish up with 12.269 cubic metres is 12,269 litres. Sometimes the decimal point might be at the start of the number, but you still do exactly the same thing. 1, 2, 3, and 0.321 cubic metres is equivalent to 321 litres. Sometimes you mightn't have 3 numbers to move your decimal point. In this case, 1, 2, you have to create a third number, and you do that by adding a 0. So 2.19 cubic metres will become 2190 litres. 2 point something cubic metres will be 2,000 and a little bit more litres. 1.7, we've only got 1 number to jump, so we need to create 2 extra numbers. 1, 2, 3, we'll put 2 extra zeros, so we're moving our decimal place 3 places to the right, and finish up with 1700 litres. Again with this one, 1, 2, 3. So this time we've got a 0 in the front. We can leave that out because it's not going to alter the value of the number. And after we've moved our decimal point 3 places, we'll finish up with 210 litres. Having a 0 in the front will not make any difference to the value of the number, and that's something that we don't include at the front of the number. In the same way here, 1, 2, 3. This time we've got the 2 zeros, 3 and another 0. Again, this doesn't add any value, it just would confuse people. We don't include the 00, and 0.03 cubic metres is 30 litres.